So, Hydra rotation 4, worst possible? Let's talk about it, and I will go over some team ideas as well as what team I used so that you can at least get something out of this rotation. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and we're talking Hydra Rotation 4 today. I honestly think this is the worst possible one. Let me go in here with a team of champions that cannot possibly die. Let's just do multiple revivers, and just in case. Wait, where's Godseeker? Right there. Okay. So, why is this the worst possible? Okay. Well, it's the worst possible because we have yet again, for I think the second time, we have the steel buff head of mischief, and then it spreads them. Okay. And then we also have the AoE cleanse head, decay, as well as the single target cleanse, which with the dumb life barrier. Not only that, but we have to deal with the poison cloud so that we can't like do damage or land debuffs. And then to top it off, we have the ever killing your team head of wrath. Okay, so what do you do against this team? Well, it's very risky to bring a bunch of buffs because you're going to get them stolen, okay? It is unreliable to land a lot of debuffs, but it's possible, okay? If you want to land debuffs, basically what you have to do is you have to wait until both of these abilities are used, then put your debuffs on, and then you have 2 turns in order to basically take advantage of those. Also, I think it's super cool that if you just let the fight sit here without taking any actions, that the heads, like, they mess with each other. I think that that is so funny. Well, I wonder how long it takes for them. There you go. They're like messing with the poison head, probably because he's poisoning them. But, okay, so you probably want decreased attack if you can manage to find a way to fit it in. You still want block buffs because that's an important debuff. And you need some kind of HP burn probably to deal with the poison cloud head. It's just a very frustrating setup. Like, did we playtest this? Please answer. Did we playtest this? Because I don't think you did. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done this to us. But, okay, let me go ahead and talk about for a minute the teams that I used, okay? Look at this embarrassment right here, okay? This was supposed to be my normal Hydra team, okay? Normal Hydra. Someone accidentally clicked hard or misclicked or the game botched or something, and we got one shot. This Arbiter did not have a chest piece on because I put it on my other Arbiter. So she had crit rate gloves and no chest piece. So the team just wiped in like 2 turns. We got not even 1 million damage, and that kind of like ruined my whole sequence, right? So what did I do? I've been working on this team a lot for this hard boss, but I needed to make sure that I'm going to 1-key normal because I don't know if my team is going to do the 20 million damage. I got it up into this range, like 8 or 9 million a couple times, but I never got it up to the 13 million that was needed for me to justify doing this hard. So it was on screen before, but it's on screen again now. Here's the team that I used. We got way more than enough damage, and then I just hit auto and let it finish out. So we could have kept going here with a lot of damage. But basically, you don't even need 2 Geos, but I have 2 built. And so I was testing 2 for the hard boss, as I said. But I don't think that, you know, I probably should have just pulled one out. I'm wondering if I can get 5 million so that I can at least get the adept chest on hard. I think that that's a stretch, to be honest with you. It's a pretty frustrating boss, but I will say, Wither has been super impressive. Now, the whole point of Vergis in this team is that you're going to put extra buffs on Wither so that the head of, which I get the names mixed up. Okay, let's just hit start again. The one that steals the buffs. The head of mischief. Oh, right. Okay, so when the head of mischief targets one of your guys, it's going to be Wither. Okay, because you're going to take Vergis and put the buffs on Wither, and then the boss is going to target Wither. Okay. Now, I'm going to try, I guess, to put a team together here in the video for you. But let me just show you the way that I have those champions geared so that you can get an idea, okay? So, first of all, if you want to have a good amount of resistance on your champions, then you want to be looking in the 400, 350 range, okay? Plus, we do have her aura that is helping us with 50, okay? So, I like to be very speedy as much as possible, HP and defense. I did not worry about accuracy on her. I just focused on resistance. I've been absolutely loving this build for Hydra, so any of your support champions could be in this type of build as well. I was mentioning Vergis to go alongside of her, and he's been all right. I wouldn't say he's great, but I have him in a 2-piece protection, 2-piece stone set, 2-piece speed. And I have really liked that setup, to be honest with you. Resistance HP, speed, and HP resistance. So if you're looking for a way to use your Hydra gear, this is a good suggestion. And I did get some resistance on him as well. He doesn't have any other abilities. So pretty similar stats to the Wither build, okay? Then we have our... Who else was in that? YuGiOh? My YuGiOh build. Where did you go, YuGiOh? Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, here's my YuGiOh build. It's like a hybrid arena. I still use her in arena from time to time, but I lowered her accuracy to make her more survivable, okay? I like this build. It's good. It's not like the highest accuracy build of all time or anything, but it's definitely solid. And then I have the 2 Geomancers, which I've been loving in Relentless for this clan boss. I was curious to try him out in Guardian gear, but I'm not sure if that would just kill him or not. So one of them is super fast. Well, not super fast, but fast, 233. And then the other one has higher accuracy for Doom Tower stuff, 329, and he's a bit slower. Okay, but both of them are reasonably tanky as I could make them with their crazy low defense and their very mediocre HP because he's an attack-based champion. Okay, so then what kind of other options do we have for this rotation? Well, if I was gonna come do this, I would... Did I use one of my Arbiters already? I did. So I would probably keep the Arbiter in there. I used her already. Man, I just got so screwed on this. I'm thinking maybe Lady Kimmy, definitely Scylla the Drakes. We really do want a cleanser, so maybe we want to keep Bad L in there. Oh, Pardon does pair well with Bad L, but see, then we don't have any damage. So I'm thinking that maybe we have to do... I don't know how to make this survivable while also doing damage. I don't know how to do it. Could do Royal Guard. We don't have anybody for block buffs. So we really would need Norog in there. And he likes to be in the first spot. Maybe we could just take out Arbiter. Okay, so we really need 2 damage dealers because he's going to get eaten. Okay, he's definitely going to get eaten. So who else do we have as an option for a damage dealer that's not going to die? think we have anything down here. And this is basically where I've been at, okay? Now, obviously, if you have your Geos, I honestly, I went and I looked for a third Geo and to see if I had it. I mean, I guess I have Mordecai, but I don't think we're going to live and die by Mordecai. Don't I have a Husk? Do have a Husk. All right. And then what? Maybe Godseeker in here? Go like this? We have block buffs, we have a cleanse, we have 2 healers, and we have 2 damage. Okay, let's see if Husk has gear. I've been unimpressed with Husk. I honestly have. Okay, he's only missing boots. That's pretty good. Is he survivable? A little bit. His base defense is just so low. Speed, substats, crit rate. Not those. Those. Put this one on 60, 74. What is this? That chest is terrible. Wait, what is this? That's not bad. That's kind of exactly what we're trying to do here. And then I would say we really need a defense percent chest. That has attack percentage on it. What are you? What are you? Maybe we want one that's just equipped already. That would go up 4. That's not bad. But the one on Umbral would definitely get us there. What about the one on Venus? No. On Demitha? No. What about the one on Rosin? Ooh, that's not bad. Oh, but then his speed would go down. We have one with speed both. Maybe this was not what you wanted to see in this video, but maybe it was. And this is my thought process on gearing. Just like, how can we get the best stats that we want to? We do have this immortal helmet, so putting this on here would be great. But then we're at 89% crit rate. Wonder if how much crit rate we have on these pieces. That's nice. Crit rate 13. That's an upgrade. What about this one? Exactly the same. 12 would go up 1. What about in Mortal? See. I would go 14. There's this one. That's not bad. You're probably looking and saying, oh, that piece would be perfect. That one, do that one. That one's not bad. We did that. I don't really want to take Demitha's chest piece, though. And then what if we just looked for a separate shield? Not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So we have 11% crit rate on there. We could do this one. That would be perfect. Oh, well, let's see if we can find one with crit damage as well. I'm not seeing one. Oh, we have some up here. What about this one? One's not the best. Oh, how about that? But then I don't have my defense percent chest like we were looking for. Take off speed. Down 3, 4. I guess we're going to have to take off crit damage. that. I think that that's the best we're going to get for today. So let's just go ahead and hit there. I don't want to spend any more time gearing because I want to run through this fight with you guys. But it's probably not going to be ideal. But I want to show you the beginning of the fight so that you know how to set up this rotation. So let's just go. Let's just go. I was thinking, should I go back and edit this? It's fine. You got to see the thought process. If you skipped ahead, then that's all right. So if you have Scylla the Drakes here, what you can do is you can come in and land the decreased speed here. And then you can do block buffs. So then the poison cloud does not go on everyone. My apologies. I'm going to do this to try to decrease the duration. We didn't get it. I think we want to wait on the enemy max HP hits until we don't have anybody with decreased defense in this team. So never mind. Let's just go. That is one of the abilities that we are currently missing. So if I had like a second YuGiOh in place of the Norog, that would actually be pretty great. Do I think that this is going to get us here? Probably not, but maybe if we can just get to that 5 million mark. Oh my goodness, my nose will not stop running. I'm going to just turn the camera off. I'm just kidding. That's exactly what happens as soon as I hit record. My nose starts running. So that's where we're at. Okay, now let's cleanse this. And that's why we have the cleanser. Okay. Bad L pairs really well with Opardon, in case you haven't seen that video. We're already at 1.1 million, which is not bad. Not bad at all. We want to avoid the Head of Wrath in this team because we don't have decrease attack. Now, eventually, he's gonna get his ability off, but that's okay. We're just trying to do as much damage quickly as possible. Oh, he has heal reduction on. So one of the main things that you wanted to see there was the sequencing at the beginning of the fight. Okay, so we're reviving someone and then we'll revive the other person. And this is one of the issues when you don't have decreased attack. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just revive and then reset the cool. Oh, but everybody's dead here. We're just gonna revive Royal Guard and see if we can do as much damage as possible. I'm wondering if maybe I didn't need the Norog and we could have brought Stag Knight in instead. Then we would have decreased defense. I'm not sure. Now Royal Guard's dead again. But in all honesty, these champions dying will reset the cooldown of the counter, and that is a good thing. But you can see it's just very difficult to get all the things that you need into one team. So you need champions that are doing multiple things. You know what I mean? And now, like, the heals, we don't really care about the heals. But what we do care about is the poison cloud, because that's going to prevent us from doing a lot of the damage that we need to do. And we need to be careful here so we don't die. But in all honesty, if I wreck this key, this is kind of wrecked anyway. But I just wanted to talk through my frustrations, my thoughts. I wanted to show you my team, with Geomancer being, the head of that. And I'm going to try to work on something that will be good enough to get me 5 million damage. I legit thought that this is what it was. Okay, well. Regroup. Alright, so I would say maybe let's try Stag Knight in there in place of Norog, but then we won't have block buffs. So is there another way to do that? I don't think so. I mean, my only other thought was take out Godseeker and put the Norog back in there. Because then we would maybe have everything. I'm going to have to keep messing with this. I'm going to have to keep messing with this and see if I can figure out a way to make this work with the champions I have left. You know, I obviously I misused my champions on this rotation accidentally. But what I would like you to focus on is this idea of your resistance lead with someone to give them extra buffs, YuGiOh for decreased defense and block buffs, some type of very good healer, and then Geomancer is probably your recipe for success on this boss. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. If you're here all the way till the end, you're my best friend. Let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next video.